All right, we're back. So, here are 4 reasons why you should trade options. Now, pretty sure by now you know the basics of options trading. You might be wondering, well, what's in it for me? Well, I could talk all day about the profits I've made or that my students have made, but at the end of the day, this is about you. So if you're looking for concrete reasons to trade options outside of the dollar signs, you've come to the right place. Honestly, there are tons of benefits to trading options, but today I'll share my top 4. Number 1, leverage. One of the best aspects of options is that they offer leverage. And because of this leverage, instead of tying up $1,000 in a slow moving stock, you can instead invest just $300. In turn, that small $300 bet will skyrocket with even the smallest move of a stock. Let's use my student in Project 808 Trader as an example. Imagine that this 808 trader buys a share of a stock in an option on the same stock. All right, the share costs her $1,000 while the option costs her $300. The company she's invested in got some good news, and the stock skyrockets 10%. Her stock investment becomes $1,100, but luckily for the 808 trader, she picked the right option. And with that stock move, her option moved even more. She's looking at a 50% return on her original investment, bringing her $300 bet to $450. Now, as you can see, both of these investments generated a profit, but with options, the 808 trader only risks $200 to generate a larger return than her $1,000 investment. And that's the power of leverage. Number 2, flexibility. Traders, new and seasoned, often fear a volatile market. One day is skyrocketing, the next is crashing. It's hard to make your next move in that kind of uncertainty, but there's another direction that the market can move that can severely impact your profit, and that's a market that moves sideways. A sideways market provides little action for the market, and typically traditional stock traders struggle to see a small return, if any. But with options, you can actually turn massive profits whether the market is up, down, or sideways. In fact, you can profit with options without the stock moving at all. This is done by implementing different options trading strategies. Number 3, risk control. Somehow, one of the biggest benefits of options has gotten misconstrued over time. I'm talking risk. You probably heard someone say that options are riskier investments than stocks, but they couldn't be wrong. In reality, options are a lot like purchasing insurance for your car. But instead of insuring your brand new car, you're insuring your portfolio. Let's say you buy a put option on ABC Company at $20 per share with the expiration date of 3 months from now. You now have the right to sell the stock at $20 per share, no matter how long the underlying asset ABC Company may go over the next 3 months. This option gives the investor insurance on their original investment, unlike buying a stock, which you can chase all the way down to zero, losing it all. So you insure everything important in your life, right? So insuring your portfolio just makes sense. And number 4, replacement for stock trading. When I first meet students, they're usually worried that they don't have enough money to invest. And I get it. Stocks can be expensive, and your money gets tied up fast with the old buy and hold method. How are you supposed to make money if you can only invest in 1 or 2 stocks and then have to wait years to see a decent return? But here's a truth bomb. You don't need $10,000 trading account to get started. You don't even really need $1,000. Today you can trade options like the Wolves of Wall Street for a tiny fraction of the cost. I recently talked to a student of mine who started with a $25 account. She's still learning the ropes, but has turned profits on several trades. And it all cost her was a few days of skipping out on Chipotle. and she informed me that she's made more than enough to go out on a nice dinner. So here's the takeaway. Options are for everyone, and you can start with literally $10.